We were planning to do our backyard because of this water situation, and so we thought that we would put artificial turf in the back. So I called a couple places, and I ended up going with System Pavers because they were very professional. When Brian came out, he even designed on a piece of paper the way that the yard was going to look, where the other people didn't. And so I had no visual of what, I had in mind on paper. So that's why we went with System Pavers. And also, when the work started, I was very impressed with the way they started on time. It went along very smoothly. Ryan was the
Ryan, the project manager.
Yeah, Ryan was the project manager. And he did a good job of keeping the guys on task, and the workers that were here were fantastic. As you can see, my husband, actually, the reason why we decided to put a putting green in is I told my husband, I said, you know what? We need an activity in the back, not just artificial turf laying in the backyard where you really don't do anything except look at it. And I said, why don't we put in a putting green? And he said, really? You're kidding. And I said, no. I said, you are always going down to the club and using the putting green there, and this way we save gas. Mm-hmm. We have it right in the backyard. You don't have to dress up. You can go out in your jammies. And so he was very excited about that. I am not a golfer, but it was wonderful to see how excited he was. Then I also said that Brian was going to put in a chipper, and that excited him too. So anyway, that is how we got this backyard putting green. Our kids don't know anything about this, and they're coming over next weekend. And we even bought our 1-year-old a plastic golf set so that maybe he'll turn out to be a professional golfer. I don't want to say Tiger Woods, but maybe. The experience of it probably took, about, I think it was 4.5 days for the whole thing from beginning to end. But watching the progress of how they do it, I was very leery about when it rains. They put in lots of drainage so that we don't have any problem if we have a flooding problem. The grass almost looks real because of the colors that are in it. It's just not a plain green. It's got hints of brown in it, so it looks very real when you are on top of it in person. Overall, I'm just real happy with the company, and I'm hoping that one day all my neighbors will be able to see it.
Oh.
And
don't have to worry about it for 10 years.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Thank you, Larry, because I'm big on warranties, and for 10 years I don't have to worry about it. Now, I'm not going to tell you my age, but that should cover a good many years of my life that's left. And my husband's going to get lots of enjoyment. As you can see, he's having fun now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just really happy with it. Even more excited that we put a putting green in. So if you can put an activity in the backyard like this to draw your family together, even ones in my family that do not necessarily like to golf, they'll be getting involved, and there'll be some competition, and System Pavers did a beautiful job of putting this in, and as you can see.
Mhm.
But I can't speak enough about the company and the work that they did, and the gentleman that I was involved with.
Boy, you wanna play?
Oh, it looks like my dog's gonna get into it too.
Oh.
Yeah,
You wanna
so
play?
Is it turf? And
he's gonna need a ball to push around with his nose.
and it's pet friendly.
Oh, very pet friendly.
Go get it.
In fact, I was kind of concerned whether or not he would even, he's 16 years old, but he's had no problem using it, and the upkeep of my backyard has simplified so much by getting this done. And no gardener,
Mm-hmm.
no pesticides,
Mm-hmm.
no watering.
That's
I'm
not
very
something-
happy with it.
That's not something